All right, y'all, let's talk about some things when it comes to Santa Muerte devotee and just things to keep in mind being a devotee of Santa Muerte. And this was inspired by a message that I got from a fellow devotee that is only 1 year into their devotion. So if you are someone that is just starting out in your devotion to Santa Muerte, or even if you are farther along and you still feel this way, this is a message for you. Okay? We as devotees have the rest of our lives to learn about mommy. There is an abundance of information, wisdom, and ways that we can grow as individuals on our path of devotion. Santa Muerte has so much depth to her. Her energy is not just linear one way. There is an abundance of information, and we may not even know, and I feel very strongly that we will not know every single thing about Santa Muerte, her power, her wisdom, her knowledge, and the ways, like I said, the ways we grow with her in one single lifetime. You know what I mean? Those of us that are blessed to live long lives, we still will not know everything about her. Because yes, this is a path for the rest of our lives, but we are not going to know everything. And when you see other devotees sharing their experiences, sharing their journey, understand that that took time. I have people that come to me and they talk about, the knowledge and the things that I share with Santa Muerte, and they, aspire to be that way, or they feel like they're not doing enough, and comparing themselves to my journey or to another devotee and their journey. But it took me years to get to where I am now. It took years, it took devotion, it took being consistent, it took hard work, it took time and energy and effort to show up every single day, even when I didn't want to. You know what I mean? There are days when life feels hard and I don't want to do anything. You know what I mean? But every day I'm still willing to learn and grow in my path, because I had to humble myself and realize that I don't know everything. I don't know everything about Santa Muerte. I don't have all the answers. You know what I mean? We as devotees that have been devoted for years, we are still learning. And mommy will will humble us and remind us to stay humble and to stay in a student mindset so we can continue to learn. Because the minute you think you know everything, you are cutting yourself off from learning anything more. And if you come to mommy with a know-it-all attitude, you're definitely not going to learn anything. She will keep those doors closed in your face until you are ready to be like, all right, mommy, you're right. I don't know everything. So just continue to grow on your path at your own pace. Don't try to go at the pace of everyone else. Don't try to rush your healing. Don't try to rush your learning. Don't try to rush your growth. Like, are y'all gonna sit and yell at a tree because it's taking the time it takes to grow? Like, imagine someone trying to yell at the sequoias and the what are the redwoods to grow faster, when they started off small. And y'all see how tall those magnificent trees are now? Those trees are ancient. They are elders. But there were not people yelling at them to hurry along and grow. They grew in their own sweet time. And those trees withstand the test of time. They withstand storms and fire and the forces of the elements. So continue to go at your own pace when it comes to devotion to Santa Muerte. And do not compare your journey to anyone else's. I cannot stress that enough. Because the minute you start doing that, you are going to step out of your own path and try to force something that is not for you. Okay? If you feel like you are comparing, have a sit with mommy and tell her to keep you in alignment with your path. Keep you focused on what you need to focus on for you, your devotion, and your path with her.